and I just came in off of one of my favorite albums of all time. Of course, Confessions of Fire. And of course, I remember back in the days I leaked this record, and I don't know if this rapper was looking for me when I leaked it. It was Prophecy featuring Kelly Price, and I got it from Envy first. And I don't know if you want to. I mean, can you still get beat up 20 years later for leaking a record? Camera, what up, man?
Whoo Kid, what up, man? How you doing? Everything good?
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was a finished version or something.
You know what? At that time, I was hoping shit got leaked, man. That was my first album. Everything that was out was cool with me. I didn't even know the business, so thank you,
man. I know it was a DAT. I stole it from Epic.
And they might have been looking for you. I would have been happy. Shit, them niggas, they probably was pissed.
Yo, Kev, that track, that Sting sample, like, how did y'all clear that? I thought white niggas, you can't rob them motherfuckers.
I don't know. You know, to be honest, and I was just talking about this earlier, is like, I did not know the business that well. My first 2 albums, I didn't really learn it until I found out that I was getting jerked, and that's when I started putting my finger on it. So I don't know how I got clipped. If you ask me business questions about the first 2 albums,
yeah, it was
Sony and Entertainment, I have no idea. I started learning the business when I got over to Rockefeller with Dame Dash, started teaching me a bit. Not necessarily then neither. I learned the business when it was a girl at Epic who liked me, and she started teaching me and telling me what wasn't going on. That should have been going on.
I wish I knew her name. I hope it wasn't the same one I was.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, she was like that.
Well, isn't it amazing how back then fame was more important than the business? Like,
yeah, you know, that's what I was explaining to somebody. I said I didn't mind getting jerk paws because I was like, I just want my record on the radio. I just want to shoot videos.
And get it popping.
I just want to get popping. Look, I don't care. Take my publisher. I don't know what that is anyway. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just take my shit so I can have a video and songs on the radio. I'll figure it out later.
That's crazy,
And then
man.
the next album, I'm like, damn, these checks ain't like the checks that I'm used to niggas seeing. I'm not being able to get 4 and 5 cars or jewelry or things that I want to get. So I'm like, let me figure out what's the loophole in this shit while I'm not winning.
Isn't it crazy that it makes you question what kind of friends you had back then because they weren't telling you how the business was run and they would just...
See, that goes to show maybe they wasn't never really my friends.
That's crazy,
I didn't grow up with these people. They just wanted to sign me because I was right.
They had to know.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure they know.
That's crazy.
Sure they knew.
You know we got like 1 million Dipset fans up here. Who created the Dipset? Was it Freaky Zeke or was it you? Who created that first?
Nah, I created the Diplomats, but I mean... I couldn't have done it without the supporting cast of Freaky and Jim and Juelz and, you know, that's the.
But who called each other first to say, yo, let's get this click going? Who was the first initiator? Like,
the way it went was like this. Me and Mase went to high school together. I played ball. He played ball. Rap was like some bullshit. Big L was the most famous rapper in our neighborhood. He's from our neighborhood. So.
That's the Children of the Corn. You were
I was on Big L album when I was 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? His album. So for him to say that he liked me, I started taking more serious. But I still was in high school and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was still trying to play ball, but it started off with me and Mason, Bloodshed. God bless the dead. We was Children of the Corn. Mace branched off and started doing his own thing, and our relationship got funny. And, you know, I just was like, put out my first 2 albums. And a friend of mine named Tobe said, yo, I got this kid, Juelz, man. He's really, really nice, and he's young. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to get my shit together before I can fuck with another artist.
Okay.
Jim was always my friend. You know, he's the one, Jim had the free crib in the hood. Like, when you live with your mother and your grandmother, Jim.
What?
Jim, God bless the dead. His grandmother had passed away, God bless the dead. And so, you know, he had the crib, so we always used to go to his crib 5H. You know what I'm saying? And we taught Jim how to rhyme. Really, Mase taught Jim Jones how to rhyme.
Wow.
Mase taught him our format, how to bounce, all that. So Jim started rhyming, but he wasn't as sharp in the beginning. He started getting his stuff down packed later. So me and Jim was cool. Mase got out the picture. I met Juelz. Zeke was always just crazy. Zeke's some wild nigga. So I was like,
that's the homie right there.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, when I get my record deal shit, even when I was outside, I'm gonna bring you on tour.
Regardless.
No matter what. This was in high school. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. You coming with me. So we had a name called The Legacy at first.
Who made that up? What the fuck?
I don't know. We was feeling shit out. Then we was like, yo, man, Diplomats sound way more sexy. Diplomats get to do what they want whenever they want. We was like, yeah, let's go with that. But we was The Legacy at first. And then this is pre-record deal. This is demo tape shit. And then we just came up with Diplomats. I patented but it wasn't. I came up with the name, but as far as the core, it was us four putting everything.
That
together.
bird logo was classic, man.
Nah, I appreciate that.
But where did Un come into play, or Biggie? I heard Biggie heard your demo, and then
so
give us that quick rundown.
So me, Mase, and Bloodshed was a group. Mase ended up meeting Kuda Love, and
Kuda Love, yeah.
Kuda kind of schooled Mase, so Mase kind of branched off from us. And he started doing his own thing.
Harlem World.
Yeah. No, before Harlem World. I'm talking
before
about
that.
Before he had a deal.
Wow.
Mase started branched off from the group, from Cameron and Bloodshed, because he messed with Kuda, and Kuda had a relationship with Bad Boy, used to road manage Biggie, etc. So he started teaching Mase how to bounce and be preaching. We was all hardcore rappers, you know what I'm saying? So he taught Mase how to bounce and do different shit. So when Mase ended up getting his deal with Bad Boy, my cousin Bloodshed died. And Mase was like, yo, just come fuck with me, let's hang out. He like, Biggie looking for artists, you know what I'm saying? He's sick of the artists he got, they don't want to write, do nothing. So he took me up to Big's house, and I went to Big's house. He had a broken leg, I believe, at the time, and he had 2 bitches in his bed. And that was my audition. I rapped for Big in his bedroom with two bitches in the bed, and his leg was broke. He's like, yo, stop rapping. He put on he was doing an album, so he had mad beats. Every beat he put on, I rapped for about 20 minutes on 5, 6, 7 different beats. Like, yo, it's done. What you want?
Wow.
So I was like, yo, I want 300,000. I want this, that, and third. Mase was like, yo, don't ever sign me. So after Biggie died, they did a tribute video for Big in Harlem, and his partner was Lance Rivera, and I ran down on him in Harlem like, yo, I'm the dude Biggie wants to sign. He's like, yeah, you right. I'm going to fuck with you.
Oh, wow. So that's how that shit.
He's like, Big was telling me about you. We going to get the deal done. And he had just did a deal at Epic. So kept his word. He's like, Biggie wanted to do it, so we going to do the deal. So that's how the deal came about. I always give nothing but the most props to Big, because between, me and Mase always go through our shit, but that's brother shit. I know Mase since I was 9, 10 years old, but I just want to thank Biggie, and also thank Jacob York and Lance Rivera for giving me the opportunity to even have a record deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, our business relationship didn't go as we wanted it to, but I always do give them guys, much respect for, first of all, keeping the word on what Biggie wanted to do, and not only that, just giving me opportunity to do my thing.
And even when the Un thing, he was connected with Jay, was when Jay and Un fell out.
Right.
Were you like part of the fallout, or did you like stay with Un, or was it a Dame Dash thing? Like
with that time, I wasn't doing business with Dame. Dame was like my big brother too.
Okay.
See, what happened with me and Dame is we fell out over something that had nothing to do with me. Just before Dame had a record deal, or he was still doing his thing, trying to get Jay-Z popping. Yeah. And I was in the street doing shit for, him and other people or whatever. And we fell out over some street shit, an argument. So Dame got a lot of pride, I got a lot of pride. So he ended up doing Rockefeller. Wow. And I went this way with Un and everybody at Epic. So we wasn't really necessarily speaking. When my shit wasn't going right at Epic, Dame shit was going real right. Oh. So I humbled myself and was like, Dame, you my brother. I done a lot of shit. I'm sorry for what happened, but I really need your help. And he's like, fuck it, that's water under the bridge. What you need? Yo, these niggas got me jammed. I'm going to kill somebody. They got 7 albums on me. Wow. I can't get out the deal. I need your help. So he went up to Epic and helped me smooth it out with them, because it was at a volatile situation. So we smoothed it out. And after we got out the deal, I just went to Rockefeller, and Dame taught me more of the business of it.
That's crazy. Like, I never even knew that. I thought it was like like the Un thing, because
Oh no, what happened with Un and Jay? I wasn't even
song leaks and stuff.
I wasn't speaking to. You know what happened, and it's cool to talk about it now.
Nah, I mean, you can't get in trouble anymore.
I wasn't involved, but I'm just saying, right? It's longer than that.
Yeah. But we good then.
This was all over Charlie Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well.
Shout out to my girl.
Yeah, so.
Pinky.
I'm not going to get into the details of what happened and why, but, it's just a lot where, Jay liked Charlie at one time, you know what I'm saying? And that was a big girl, you know what I'm saying? And then Un felt that Un was just feeling that was the artist and Jay was teaching her the business. It was just it was all Un and Jay shit. They could say a song leaked or whatever, but it was over Charlie Baltimore. Wow. I ain't have shit to do with it.
That's crazy.
Always gonna throw me in this shit. Yo, Charlie, man, that was you, man. We could talk about it because we all moved on in our life and people are married and got other girlfriends, so we can talk about it.
Shout out to Kanye West. Like, how did you and him get like cool, like with the Dame thing? Is it a Dame hookup or?
Yeah, Kanye.
Do you still see him? Because back then he was with you. He was like bigging and everything up.
Yeah,
now he's like Illuminati. He's drinking vanilla now. I saw him drinking vanilla the other day, like extract. I was like, yo, that's Illuminati shit, man.
Nah,
had a skull wallet. I was like,
Kanye. To be honest, I was mad at Kanye in the beginning because Kanye was just shopping beats, and I was on Epic still, and he sold a beat to me, and then the beat he was
gave it to somebody else.
Gave the Hove. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
what?
This dude here, it's wild. So
shit.
When I got the Rockefeller, that's years later. I got the Kanye gave me the H To The Izzo beat. That was my beat. Then I heard the shit on the radio 2 weeks later.
Get the hell out of here.
So I'm like, this dude here, man.
Hey, you were wilder back then too.
Yeah, I was, but I was just like, fuck it. So when I got the Rockefeller, that was water under the bridge, like whatever. And Kanye always used to, be rapping and shit. I heard a song on his album because I haven't heard the whole album, but he was like, I remember being in the studio rapping for Jay and Cam or some shit on his new album. And I remember clear as day him that way he's talking about. And Jay was just really ignoring this nigga.
Yeah.
So bad. It was like 2 pages out back then, and Jay is just looking at him. And this nigga is rapping his heart out to Jay, like, and I'm listening. I'm like, but he's Kanye. He's not a rapper at this time. Just a nigga do beats. But I'm listening. I'm like, this nigga's kind of spitting a little bit, but it's kind of weird. But what he's saying is kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? Because, he's a producer. So I'm like, no, this nigga is saying a lot of dope shit.
But coming from you, you're open-minded. You're an artist.
Absolutely.
So,
but the way
from Jay had him in a box.
Jay was ignoring this nigga. So Dame is the one who's seeing it. He's like, yo, Kanye got some shit, man. This could be some backpack shit, man. So Dame co-signed Kanye, and he's the one who put Kanye's album out, and it's the person who believed in his rap skills, because like I'm sitting there telling you that day he was rhyming for me and Jay in the studio. Jay didn't even probably know I was in the studio. Jay was suing his phone. This nigga's in Jay's face. Jay's not paying him no mind. And I'm like, this nigga's spitting though in my brain. In my brain, I'm like, this nigga's spitting though. I'm not gonna lie, he's spitting some shit. I was shocked, but Dame believed in him. Dame is the one who actually believed in what he had going on.
Well, we're gonna get into and finally you came back with Juelz. This is classic. This is classic Dipset right here all day.
I appreciate it, bro.
Diplomats
Thanks a lot,
all
man.
day. We're gonna have to get into it for Memorial Day weekend. Of course, I'm gonna have to do a Dipset mix after.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Yo, listen, let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy to the point where we could sit down and do Dipset mixes from you. I remember it was G Unit.
I still do them.
No, before with G Unit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, we had like some serious issues.
Yeah, you was like, I remember. I love this shit because it's just years later we still around. We could talk about it. He was like, yeah, look at Cam's first record, Horse and Carriage, 50 Cent record. It's hard, man. Cam, it's some hard shit. Cam's put out some Cash record shit, man. So I just like that you could do a Dipset set right now, man. Because I remember there's a time you couldn't, my nigga.
How does it feel that you see that pink is the norm now? Like back then, you took a big risk in picking that color. Yeah. You were like harassed. You were laughed at. Right. They were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" You had the pink fucking minks, and Harlem was like on some fashion shit. You brought that into the picture, also. I guess the whole Harlem situation was popping. You see how Queens and Brooklyn, everybody copied the swag. Right. But pink is like the norm now.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you think about that?
It's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, see, with me is, I'm mad confident. I'm not Russell Westbrook confident.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah, he's a little too confident.
He had like a taco shirt on.
I seen a belly button. I was like, and that's my man. I ain't dissing. I fuck with Russ, but I just seen him.
We ain't see Cam with no belly button shirt.
You ain't gonna see
no, man.
Yeah, no piercings and none of that. So the point being is, I knew, like, I never gave a fuck what people say. Like with me, like, let me give you a perfect example. And I'm not, God bless the dead, I'm nothing like this neither because I'm not wearing heels or nothing. But bitches be loving Prince. You know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn, they got the little tache glove.
He was feminine like a motherfucker in his outfits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this nigga stands out because he's different with his outfits. Like you said, I'm not dissing nobody because I'm a Prince fan too.
Yeah,
I like his shit. But bitch, when I get dressed, it's cool, the little competition between my nigga. Oh, you got the Jordans on there, you got Nikes on, you got Reebok, whatever. But I've always been in it. I'm talking about dress-wise, to care what bitches think. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about, oh, this nigga, yo, Cam, you got this on. The bitches like it. That's what I'm here for. I could care less what anybody thinks. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And bitches, you come to the crib, you know, it's pink pillows because bitches like pink pillows. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that because that's I mean, people used to like laugh at your pink shit, but people also stated that you had all the bitches.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and not only you can't deny that. Nigga, even with Prince. You can't deny that with Prince.
Yeah, so let me give you an example. You sit there and say, oh, Cam's wearing pink, he's gay or he's a homo or that. But then 2 weeks later, everybody got on like, oh, the bitch is fucking with it? I'm fucking with it. Go give me a pink polo. You know what I'm saying? So once they see it was cool and it wasn't going nowhere, they start fucking with it. You know what I mean? I remember getting called to go ask to speak to a jail in Trenton, New Jersey.
What?
Yeah, because they started a pink gang. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Bringing in bandanas and all. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not going out there to calm that shit down, man. Yo, I can't do that shit, man.
Your counterparts weren't pinkish, so you were the only pink motherfucker. Like Juelz and all them, they weren't going that route. Why?
Right.
Why is that?
Because that was everybody. Like me, Jim, and Juelz. No matter we friends.
I mean, obviously, y'all all on your own shit.
Yeah, we all from 3 different parts of Harlem. Juelz from the Hill. I'm from Lenox Ave. Jim is from downtown on 5th Avenue on the east side. But we all still hung out. But with me. With them, everybody, see, you know what I give them credit for, though? A lot, to be honest. You know, back then, everybody had big clothes. Jim is the first, and Juelz first one to start slimming clothes down.
Oh, word, that's right.
And wearing the chains on their belts and the skulls. And that's when people.
Rockstar shit.
Rockstar shit. Them two was the first people, to me, in my opinion, to stop wearing big baggy shit.
We used to be wearing some big shit.
Some big. I was looking at some old
38,
shit.
32.
I'm sitting there like, what the fuck I got on, man? Yo, I'm looking at some shit from like,
the jerseys was like 40X.
Yeah, exactly. So I give them a lot of credit when it comes to not wearing baggy shit because they took a chance there too when people would have been like, oh, you got on tight fitted shit or whatever. So we all, no matter we all in the same crew, we ain't twins. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to the shit I was saying earlier. It's kind of like competition between us. When we see each other, if it's 2-3 weeks, a month, 2 months apart, we come in, yo, what's those? What you got, y'all word? Oh, so you gonna come in here like that? Like when we go, you know, we don't see each other as much as we used to, but we all still do shows together. So we come in, we already know before we get to the show, it's a brother.
It's a battle. It's like a fashion battle.
Yeah, because nigga be like, word, so you tried to come in with those and stun on me. It's like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I remember, like, I haven't seen Jim in months, but I came in and he's like, so you gonna come in and act like you ain't got some Gucci links on right now?
Oh, get out of here, bro.
Yeah, because you know niggas, I playing shit like that. Like niggas ain't gonna know where to get the Gucci links no more.
This is hard, man.
Nah, I appreciate it.
And I was at to be in the studio with Juelz again, man. Like, oh yeah, you brought the record out.
Juelz, you know, he just got a new crib and he built a studio in his crib. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, I'm a Juelz fan. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him work. You know, but Juelz got other agenda. That's like. Music is his full-time thing. He gets money in other places, but when I hear Juelz rap, I get excited, man.
Is this a little lighter to like a bigger project? Like you guys are coming back?
Nah, this is actually my single off the Killer Season 2, the Pink Edition.
Coming out October, right?
November.
Oh, November's coming out, okay.
Yeah, so this is actually my single. I actually got a couple more songs with Juelz in them in my computer on the song, so I'll spread it out because I don't know when I'm going to get Juelz songs again, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't old. We did it about a couple months ago, but I'm like, I'm not going to put out all the Juelz, so this may be the last batch I get. But if he's working again, when he's in work mode, that's my boy, my nigga. Like, he my boy without working, but if I call him to do something, he'll do the shit. But sometimes he's just not in that mode. I get it because people call me for shit, and I'm just like, I'm not in it today. You know what I'm saying? Like, my manager, I got 2 features that
people call you all the time.
Yeah.
Especially like those new EDM DJs now, the trap niggas, they just want you like do the hooks and new records and shit. Like, what's up with that? Like,
and not just them, it's other artists that I won't name, but they get real attitudes. Like, they'll like make some niggas popping now out right this second, new artists and not new artists, but I'm not gonna say names, but they'll call and be like, yo, they be like, Cam, you wanna do the song? I'll be like, let me hear it, I'll think about it. Or if you gotta think about it, then I'm like, well, fuck you too, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say no. I could have been like, get the fuck off my phone. You know what I'm saying? But I got
you're an exclusive motherfucker, man. Like your raps are very arrogant, and I wish I could understand where you get that style from, but I don't think anybody could copy that.
It's just growing up on Lennox, man. I come from a harsh environment, man. I come from where, man, I remember somebody in my neighborhood drank some Clorox over a female.
What?
Yeah, and the niggas outside was like, yo, I'm about to go. For example, some niggas from my hood drank Clorox over a female, right? And I remember Big L being out there at this time. And,
what?
And we all chilling, but he gets out the hospital, and we all chilling, and then niggas be like, yo, I'm about to go to the store. Cam, you want this? Big L? Yo, you want something? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Somebody heard McGruff be out there. He be like, yo, you want something? And he asked the dude, he be like, I already know what you want. We gonna get you a Snapple Clorox flavor. You know, it's a harsh environment. Like, it's really harsh in my neighborhood. Like, the jokes that sometimes I'm looking back on, I'll be like, the shit people say ain't really funny, but you ain't got no choice but to be arrogant and have tough walrus or elephant skin, because that's just the shit that we been around, you know what I'm saying?
Especially coming from like the Alpo days. Like it was hard out there with the
like
drug niggas was ill. Like they were killing everybody out there.
Yeah, yo, man, niggas will tell you some shit to you and tell you, man, shut up. I'm gonna sell your mom 3 dimes tomorrow morning. And it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a rough environment, man.
How was it to take that role? Was that hard to be Alpo? I know that was one of your idols. Like,
nah,
you know.
It's not my idol.
You know he's not? Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I did the part, and I don't know Alpo. Them niggas is older than me. I don't know. I never met Rich Porter.
Oh, for real?
I never met.
Why
Alpo.
everybody assumed that you knew them and you were cool?
I don't know.
This is a Harlem connection.
That's I met AZ because AZ still. You know, first of all, Rich Porter died, and I was probably 14 when he died. And Alpo was in jail. And AZ, I met him a few times because he's just around. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He'll be around, but he's from the Hill or 32nd. Wherever he's from, he wasn't necessarily from my part of town. But I did end up meeting him. And but I didn't grow up with these guys. What happened is, it ain't nobody in Harlem who don't know the real story, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Before Pay No Phone come out, if you in Harlem, you know the story. So for Dame Dash to give me the opportunity to audition for the part, I couldn't fuck up, because I'm like, Dame is giving me this chance. There's a bunch of niggas audition.
Big role right there.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't go back in the hood and don't pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I can't. If I ain't do that role right, niggas be like, oh, fuck out of here, Cam. You ain't do that shit right. Get the fuck out of here. You know the Outpost story, and you can't get it fucking right. So I knew the movie before the movie actually happened, because people used to talk about it so much.
And Mike Tyson, he spoke about it a couple, because he was old. I don't know. I can't believe how Mike Tyson was in Harlem.
Yeah, he used to be with a dude named Vaughn Zip. God bless his dad. Yeah, Mike used to be on 7 for the time with
fighting motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah, Vaughn. Mike Tyson beat the shit out of Mitch Green on 25th. And
classic story right there.
Fucking Big Eye. You know what's crazy is that my neighborhood was really big time drug neighborhood, and Mitch Green used to come over there and just buy drugs all the time. Like,
wow.
Even after Tyson punched him in his face, he came to get
He
came to get wet with the eye over from my neighborhood, man. Shit was crazy, man.
Yo, I give up, man. I can talk to you for days. You're a sneakerhead, man. You know, I gotta get this out the way.
No
and I gotta get the weed thing out the way before you get out of here, too.
No problem, bro.
Being a sneakerhead, what's your top 5 sneakers out there? Because you got your own that sold out on 420. Like, where can I get a pair? Where can I get that? Flight Club?
Flight Club do got them, though. Not Flight Club.
eBay?
What's the stories in your place? Stadium.
Man. Oh, okay. What's that? That's Uptown, right?
That's like on Howard Street by Canal Street. Miss Info husband owns the store.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
but they the only place that got them. What I'm gonna do is I got the Fleabach 2s coming out in November. Reebok only made 1,000 pair. We gave all the money to charity. I didn't make $1 off the sneaker, just so people could know that we have a following. So now we're doing the Fleet 2s.
Those are pink. Those are the pink joints that's coming.
Pink camouflage. Ooh. So that'll be out in November. I'll make sure I hold you 2 pair.
Please, man. I'm 11. I'm really 13, but I want to look like Nick Cannon, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. I'll make sure Nels get you a pair, man. I got you. Right.
Explain this pink thing. You bought the patent for it. Like, that's gangster, though.
It's a place called Pantone.
Did Jay-Z buy that blue color for his kid or something? Or? Not really, right?
Yeah. Well, Pantone.
Let me get out of there.
Pantone is a place where you go to buy your own color. And what happened was, being that the Reebok is going to be camo paint, I said, let me buy my own paint and make the sneaker out of my paint. So it takes too much for the actual physical paint to come in. So I'm trying to get in Lowe's and Home Depot to have killer pink paint. Sephora to have killer paint.
It's kind of gangster. So if you get a percentage of every sale of that color because you own the patent.
Yeah, it's mine.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's like owning like elevator music or some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm got to paint my fucking bathroom with that shit or something.
Yeah, man. We'll send you
some naked bitches in there. So fuck
like
in their ass.
You a nasty nigga, man. Call me when you got some bitches, man.
I'll pay for them too, man.
You don't mind spending, huh? I'm on your tab.
Trick Daddy. I'm the original Trick Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get out of there, man. Love and Hip Hop. Is there rumors you're going to be in the next one? Is that a rumor or that's real?
Nah, what we're doing is I was negotiating a deal for my fiance Juju to get on there, and we're almost close to closing her on the show. But me, I'm not going to be on it. What I am doing is this, because people been trying to get me on reality shows forever, and I'm like, I'm not really into it. But being that I can write movies or TV shows,
you got to get involved with that.
I'm gonna write. I'd rather write something and be executive producer of my own shit than just be talent for somebody else. So I've been talking to a few production companies, and I'm writing some stuff for myself where I own the show and I'm the executive producer.
Oh wow!
And I'm gonna be a part of my own chessboard instead of being on somebody else's chessboard. But you know, Mona's been great negotiating Juju's contract, and we're just going back and forth trying to get her Juju stuff.
You know how
together.
Mona is. She's going to try to kidnap you for that shit.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm good. We already discussed it. Me and her got some other business that we may do in the future, but not Love and Hip Hop. And if we do business, it'll be a 50-50 deal. It won't be Mona, me, or Killer Entertainment. We'll form a joint company and come up with something creative and new.
And what are you into? Weed, edibles, dabbing?
Absolutely. Right now I'm in the weed. Also coming out this November.
I know you have a strand. Please tell me you do.
About to say it just got finished. My strand just got finished. So this November is gonna be crazy. My strand.
What's the name of the strand? Is it
right now? It's Purple Pink Killer.
Wow.
Because the actual strand is literally purple and pink.
When it's ready, can I like just smoke that with you? Just
absolutely. We gonna celebrate.
Hope I die so I can like leave. Like that'd be a great way to leave hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we need you here, bro. We need you here. But we are the strand that just got done. I'm going to LA the 5th or the 6th, and we're gonna sit down and do the marketing and see when we're gonna put it out and everything else. But yeah, I got my own strand that just got finished.
Okay. And your number one Cameron song that you love, your own shit.
My number one song.
I gotta get into this now before you get out of here.
Real quick, my number one Cameron song ever.
357.
Yeah, let's do 357. I'm with that.
See ya! I told you I stole that song too. Yeah. Shout out to Envy. Shout out to Clue.
Right.
We survived the game.